What's up, speed addicts? I'm back. Let me give you guys a little update on what's been taking place over here at Speed Addicts Garage. All right, first update. We got the differential done. I want to say last time we left off, our measurements were a little loose on the backlash. Thank you, Adam, and thank you to whoever gave Adam this information. But what we end up doing is we end up swapping these output flanges right here and right here. We end up swapping those, and that actually, believe it or not, got our shim thickness and all that good stuff right where we needed to be. So I went ahead and put everything together, put the cover on, hit it with a fresh coat of gloss black. So now we got to install it, but before we install it, we got to install the fluid, and let me show you what fluid we decided to choose. Wow! There you go, 75 weight 90, and you see the name, trusted, proven. I mean, you never have a doubt when you use their fluid, and that's Mobil 1. We decided to do the synchro, or not synchro, but we decided to do synthetic. So let me go ahead and add that fluid in real quick, and we'll be right back. And I didn't even know that, but if you read it below 75/90, this juice got a limited slip friction modifier. We ain't asked for it, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, if you didn't know, now you know. Installing diff fluid in your differential when it's not inside the car, so much easier than if it was inside the car. Just want to let you know. Girl's heavy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and install the differential back into the Supra. I mean, you guys see me already take it out, so I'm not gonna bore with installing it. I'll turn you right back on when it's all done. Actually, now that I think about it, before we install the differential, I would like to secure this 1-aught battery cable that goes from the engine bay compartment all the way back to the trunk. Let me show you what I got to take care of that with. What I have here is bushing clamps. I mean, you can get these from your local auto parts store. We're using a 1/2-inch clamp. So I'm gonna run a couple of these across the frame well, and I'll turn you back on, then we'll put the diff in. To secure this 1-aught battery gauge, we're gonna use our riv nut tool and a couple of riv nuts. You take your digital caliper, get you one of the riv nuts, take a quick rough measurement, and you transfer that number to a drill bit. In this instance, I'm using a 3/8 drill bit. It's a little too small for the diameter of the riv nut, but I think I can open that hole up a little bit with this and make it work. You find a location you want to drill, and you drill. I actually found a drill bit that matches a little bit better. This is a 15/32. What a weird number for a size, huh? Thanks, Damon, for these. They came in handy. All right, the hole's drilled. Take your riv nut, screw it into place, open it up like so, and then you put it in the hole. So you turn that all the way down, open it up, turn it all the way in, push it into the hole, and compress. Open it back up, tighten it again, compress. Tighten it up, compress. Oh man, freaking kidding me? All right, that ain't work. Hold on. All right, that worked a little better. That one's in there. All right, speed addicts. Here's the finished product. I was able to use a bolt hole there. I used 2 riv nuts here. There was 2 like 10 millimeter like bolts or whatnot that came out from the bottom. So all I did was put a nut on it. That was threaded already. That was had a bolt. And then I got one more spot there that you probably can't see. So let's go ahead and install that real quick. All right, speed addicts. Diff is in, axle's tightened up, drive shaft in, carrier bearing, and everything is working. So we're good on that part. We ain't got to touch that no more. I got both of these manifolds back out here. I'm trying to clean them. I went to the store, bought me a fresh can of this. Wow! Oven cleaner, Differential. This stuff I'm hoping is gonna work a whole lot better. It said in the description in the back, it's got some kind of foaming action and it's fume free. If you ain't ever breathed this junk in, it will choke you. So let me hook up the pressure washer and I'm gonna spray these things off and let's see what the end results look like. All right, guys, I went ahead and power washed both the lower and upper plenum. I wish I would have hit you with a video before. It's a night and day difference on how good these look compared to the way they looked before I hit them. So I hit this one more time because it was super saturated on the inside of it. But this is what I was talking about. That Differential oven cleaner. Look at that foaming action. That junk sizzling like Alka-Seltzer, it sound like peroxide on a cut. So we're gonna let that marinate for a minute. And I also want to try something out too. I hit some of this stuff. Oh snap. That's what an unexpired can of Differential oven cleaner do. Look how saturated that thing is and how that foaming action is doing this work. Look at that thing work. We're gonna let that junk marinate for a minute and then we're gonna come back and hit that with some water. Oh snap, I almost dropped it. My bad, Adam. My bad. Hard to gonna record. Use oven cleaner and hold the intake manifold while you recording. My bad. I ain't drop it though. I ain't drop it. Hey, and check this out. Good news. We got the other camshaft seal. Our boys at Napa looked out for us. So now we can install this. We can install our new timing belt tensioner. And then we can also install our Dayco timing belt. But right now, I'm about to get the mini bike running for her. So we'll cut you back on, maybe get a little bit of footage of her riding that bike. Y'all see that tongue hanging out? Pure concentration. Good job, good job. You ready? Cuz, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get you on camera. Yeah. There you go. I teach my kids, right? You heard a call on God's name, right? Hey, that's right, teaching them early. I gotta hit them with some compressed air, but check how clean that oven cleaner makes this intake manifold. I mean, that mess, you can see it in the sun. That joker look about brand new. That's the lower plenum. That thing looks bright. Also hit the lower cover and the upper cover to go behind the cam gears. Hit that with some degreaser. Busted the dirt off of it with the power washer. That came out nice too. Check out the runners. I mean, it's almost impossible to get the black off of it. But that didn't come out too bad. It's still a little nasty in there, but there ain't no like solid pieces that's gonna break off or anything. So that's much better than before. Had to add them finishing touches on that too. Came out nice. All right, speed ass, it's getting late. It's gonna conclude this day. We'll pick back up tomorrow. But for today, we did pretty good. We got the diff installed. We got the drive shaft installed. We went ahead and put the timing belt tensioner on. We got the idler on. And we're already starting to time the cam gears. Once again, we got the 2-piece intake plenum cleaned up and ready to go. I don't remember if I told you before, but there is a color that we're gonna use for this. We are powder coating both of these, so stay tuned for that. But I will catch you tomorrow. What up, speed addicts? It's a new day. Back in the garage, do a little bit more work. Today I'm going to attempt to do a little powder coating. We got 2 items, technically 3 items to powder coat. Want to powder coat both cam gear bolts. I mean, you see the valve cover, you see the cam gears, everything's looking fresh, but these 2 are looking not so fresh. So let me go ahead and sandblast all these items, and let me show you what it looks like after I'm done with it. What's up, speed addicts? I got the intake manifolds powder coated. Let me show you what color we decided to go with. Wow, look at that. The same color that we did the valve covers, we did both the lower and the upper intake plenum. I think it came out awesome. I had to use the heat tape and tape off a couple of areas that I didn't want to be powder coated, like this section, the face where it bolts up at, and a couple little fittings in the throttle body. I still got some heat tape right there. That's what it looks like. But I think the final results came out fantabulous. Let me know what you think. Also tackled both cam gear bolts. I think that matches pretty well with the valve cover, the bolts, and then with the cam gears. And I put all the plastics on as well as the water pump pulley. So we got all that taken care of. Now on to the next project.